A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Damn, I think I beat Miami last year.
And the Canes will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulls offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh, my God. I mean, we just never, on 3rd and 4th, first of all, this route, it makes him wait. Then on 3rd and 4th, it's always just like a mega blitz.
And he's
Oh,
down
damn.
41. That's a first down. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
This is the kind of
they go right into a zone.
Matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because it's
oh yeah,
wide open space.
fucking tackles and jukes, baby.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bulls are rolling down the field.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
I didn't even see that linebacker running. He probably did. I didn't look at that. It's my fault.
They're dealing with a second and long.
My fault for sure.
Back to pass.
Get it again.
It's caught. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion.
I might be able to get
From
it.
the gun, wants to pass.
Oh.
Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Miami's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too.
No way, bro.
Right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil.
Yeah, like, no way, bro.
I think that starting 1-0 is an important step.
The fact that he even got it there, it's like...
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great, and listen,
I saw him in power. I bet his power ain't no damn
left
line.
some points off the scoreboard there.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time.
Now he can't break a tackle.
Creates the big, and look at it, they're right back on the football.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You have no choice.
Wants to fire on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, now all of a sudden he cannot break a tackle.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Rides the back on the option to give. And
this is the problem I knew I was going to have. My offensive line just ain't got it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
You know what I'm saying? My offensive line just ain't.
Stands up this offensive line
and
stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line just ain't got it, bro.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Just across the 20.
Like I knew that when I jumped in this bit. Offensive line's going to be something I recruit heavily.
Back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. It's complete to the left. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They are up by 7 over Ohio. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Working that left side now. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Bulls have this offense rolling.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. It's complete. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So an 82-yard drive there. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. Inside the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Carr. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The Canes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One more snap coming before halftime. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive. It starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man at the 45 on his way. Just making
because why did they give me that guy?
And he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
I didn't like that at all.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Fighting off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete fourth down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line.
I didn't know I was going.
Ready to run another play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yardage situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third. Right on the money. Past the 30. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buffalo. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Lyle. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake, down a throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. It's a running room. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose. Almost housed him.
Hate that
dragged down
so
at the
much.
32. And the Hurricanes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We don't want to do this run reverse.
Behind the line, it's Parker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. It's a seam wide open. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the quick game. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. The Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Was to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy to this point of the season.
Look at the whack shit y'all do, bro.
And the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick strike complete.
Okay.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on 2nd down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. The give on the option. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Casey. Turning it on. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Looking to get it in.
What a great tackle.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. And the Canes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab.
He breaks that. He breaks
nice
these.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Wants to go up top. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
He not only caught it, he broke the tackle.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Won 3 times. Do I need a new center?
Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Come on, man, with this weak ass shit.
Takes some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Look at this goofy shit they do. And he didn't even get tackled.
They try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this
Oh my
game.
God.
Touchdown, Kane. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Oh, better look out. Right through the tackle.
And look at this. This game is ridiculous sometimes. Better than 25, though.
And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks.
That shit just pissed me off, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Another one over a top team, though. I'll take it. I'm at 6.
Shout out to my father. SB25, what's happening? Have a good time tonight. Yeah, bro. Put your hands together and give it up for my brother, Jello. I'm like, swerve in that corner.
He's still performing that goddamn song? Alright. Alright, I got a 4-star center. I need that, though. My offensive line needs help. Field corner. Speedster receiver. I'm number 3 in the nation now. Okay. Syracuse. Let me. All right. Just what I was waiting on. Turn up the goddamn heat. All right. I didn't do that. Wrong shit, huh? Move. Oh, visited already. That's all the boost we got? That sucks. You was Fuji Lala. I was Alibaba. Need that. Okay, we almost there. What can I do? All right. Got the center. Recruiting battle. Okay. All right, I did that. I did that. This was the one I just did, right? Yeah. Recruiting battle. Okay. Excuse me. Playstyle A minus needs C plus. I mean, that's the best I got. I don't have extra points. I'm barely beating Pitt. We'll see what happens. I'm not calm. I'm not feeling great about it. If they get a bigger lead, I'm gonna have to let him go. They're killing me. We'll find another defensive tackle. Oh shit, I didn't even notice. But Wisconsin's killing me anyway, so I ain't got no chance. Only thing left is 3 stars. Hmm. Oh, let me use it.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Buffalo Bulls. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will go to work first. To back and leaves it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Going to swing it on second down. He's got an open man. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Buffalo! Great job by the back on the option.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Bulls in the hurry up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't.
I could have had him. I didn't know he could do it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bulls are flying down the field.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Leaves it with the back.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
That's my thing. How is there always somebody there? There's always somebody not blocked on 4th down. Come on. I mean, on 3rd down. Come on, bro.
If they're going to leave the offense out there. He's got it. 1st down and more. The Bulls will have a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Avant. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So the 16-play drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time when my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast.
It's so many pure runners.
It looks like pass. He pulls it down and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. He's got him. At the 35, he's loose. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
Oh, out of space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Buffalo! Excellent pass by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation, who will enjoy this win. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. First play of the drive, lost to throw. Makes the grab. It's hard. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
the line. It's Cook.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Fires to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make him execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Just keeps swinging it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Gives it on the option. This freshman makes a stop after a short gain. The Bulls want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. The give on the option. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown, Buffalo. Great job by the back on the option.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the 1st half.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. The give out of the gun. Makes a man miss. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Russell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's loose. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Gives it on the option. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rides the back and leaves it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
That's caught. It's caught. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to...
Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Jukes his way for more.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning on the Jets.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on second down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's caught. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Rides the back on the option to give. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Plows through the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Going for the big play. Makes a catch on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
grab near the marker. It's Cook. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Call near the sticks. It's Russell. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cuse. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got his man on the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Drives to the back and leaves it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
He'll do it himself. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. And what a drive. The last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better. Point this time. Gives it on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job.
I won for Warmly. That's crazy. I did not think I was going to win that recruiting battle. That's crazy. But I lost the receiver. He picked Ole Miss. That fucking sucks. All right. Oh, I got two other receivers right here. Okay. Mm, that's tough. Yeah, you taking off, bro. All right.